Buenos días, clase. Bienvenidos a la semana 8. El vocabulario, la primera actividad, es el vocabulario del capítulo 4 sobre los deportes. Un audio de ese vocabulario, un Quizlet para practicar el vocabulario, and finally, what are you going to do? So here's a small document that you will fill in the blanks and answer the questions given, and then just submit. Vamos a ver qué hay para la siguiente actividad. 8.2 is just a document. You do not receive any points for it, but you're really going to need it to do activity 8.3 and 8.4. In fact, if you don't read that, I believe this is block, if I'm not mistaken. So if you haven't read it and you feel like the module still on block, it is because you haven't done that. And the same thing is going to happen here in 8.5. You must read this before you do this, activity 8.6. So let's take a look at the discussion forum. So this is where you're going to use the future tense. You're going to choose a town or a city in Mexico, and you're going to tell us what you are going to do there, what sort of activities you're planning to do, what restaurants, museums, and so forth that you're going to visit, and who's going to go with you and all that. You're going to tell us that by using ir plus a plus infinitive, which is the form that we use in Spanish to create a future tense. And I have an example here. Voy happens to be the yo form of to go, followed by a, and then any infinitive. So in this case, it's to travel. So I am going to travel to Mexico next summer. All right. So remember, this is due by Thursday, and then on Sunday you need to have a reply to 2 of your peers. Okay. Luego, el quiz is just a little quiz based on the information you read here. So this is why it's important that you read this 8.2. Again, more information. This one could be a long document, so do watch out. Take your time reading this. It's a stem changing verbs. And once you have done that, please take this quiz. Let's take a look at this just in case. We might arrange some sort of office hours to talk about this if you're having trouble with it. It's pretty much straightforward, but it's just a little long. That's really about it. All right, so that's about it for this week. Tengan una semana productiva.